Why is it being so glitchy? Okay.
Huh? I believe hate crimes in the world are rising rapidly between the white and African race. But are they really hate crimes? What is a hate crime? Well, a hate crime is motivated by sex, race, and religion, usually ending in violent acts such as murder. In the United States, one of the more main focused hate crimes is usually between the whites and the blacks, making it a racial hate crime. While the white race may not think it is a hate crime, the African race might say it was. For instance, most of the time on the news it becomes a huge deal if a white man kills an African male. But if the situation was flipped, it would be all over the news. So is it really a racial hate crime, or is it an excuse for the African Americans to make the white race look bad? Racial hate crime will always exist in the United States, but it depends who you ask. More than 4/5 of hate crimes more than 4/5 of all hate crimes prosecuted in the last year were racial. That is just in the United States. Imagine in the other countries where in the statistics, that would be a huge number. We don't know though if some were actually hate crimes because of the circumstances. That's what they were charged with. Then again, how do you know if it was a murder or assault or an actual racial hate crime? Just based on someone of a different color hurting each other. A personal example for racial hate crime would be if an American robbed me and I shot him, would that be considered a racial hate crime? Because I'm a white man? No, it doesn't. Nowadays, if an African American gets shot by a white man, it seems like we are horrible people because of the difference in our skin colors. For example, the Ferguson trial that just happened with the shooting of Michael Brown, the kid got robbed at a liquor store. The officer that shot and killed him was innocent because evidence proved that Brown was coming after him, so the officer shot at him, making the African community believe it wasn't fair for a white man to be free after killing Michael Brown. The Africans believe that this was a racial hate crime because a white man shot an African man, even with the facts to prove that Michael Brown wasn't going towards the officer. Where is the equal discipline when it comes to racial hate crimes? When someone of other color is abused, assaulted, or murdered, everyone takes an action to do what is right and discipline the other offender, it doesn't make public news. If the fighting were both of racial color, but if a white man commits the crime, it's a whole war to break out with a colored race. But if it was a murder between a black and a Mexican, it was just a murder. For instance, a young kid at the age of 15 was jumped by a group of Asians and nothing was done about it. Was it because the kid jumped was white? The kid suffered brain damage. A youth who suffered brain damage in an allegedly racist attack has lost his compensation to fight. He was 15 years old when he was punched, kicked, and hit with a hammer by a gang of Asian pupils and young men outside the school near Swindon, Wiltshire, in January 2007. Henry, now 18, had claimed the school failed to discipline and deal with the racial tension. Because he was white, there was no discipline because it wasn't a racial hate crime because of the color of his skin. It's not fair that only the colored race make it a claim if something happens to their people is a racial hate crime, but not if it's the other way around. In conclusion, racial hate crime should not be looked at as a racial hate crime because it's not fairly looked at by all races. I believe that the media and the police should stop looking at crimes by what race was involved and looking at them like it was a fight between two equal people. Thank you.
Thank you.